you have a job interview coming up in the next 24 hours? If the answer is yes, please make sure you watch this video. I am going to put up on the screen lots of tips and strategies that will help you easily beat the competition. But before I get started, please tell me the name of the job you are applying for in the comment section below the video, and I will give you some specific answers to the questions you will have to answer. Now, the first thing I want to cover in this training video is interview mindset. I want to help you get in the right mindset for your interview. Now, one of the main reasons why people fail their interviews is because of nerves. People get so nervous before their interview, they then fail to perform to the best of their abilities. Let me help you quickly overcome interview nerves. Now, please remember this. An interview is just a meeting between you and a potential employer. That's all it is. It's a meeting to find out whether you are suitable for the company and to also find out whether you want to work for them. Now, once you start thinking of an interview as just a meeting, then your nerves will reduce significantly. Now, the next thing to remember with regards to interview mindset is to actually be excited about the opportunity. Now, I see lots of people say on this channel, I've got an interview coming up, I'm really nervous, I've got no chance of getting hired. Well, if you say that to yourself, you will not get offered the job. You have to be excited about the opportunity, and you must also be positive about your chances of getting the job. If you are positive and excited, that will make the hiring manager feel good about you. The second area I want to concentrate on in this video is an important one, and that is pre-interview research. You must research several things before your interview. The first thing that you should research is the job description. Quickly read the job description because it will tell you the skills, strengths and knowledge needed in the role. That will make it easier for you to answer the question, what are your greatest strengths? And also the other question, why should we hire you? So you are going to research the JD, the job description. Now, I also want you to quickly research the company, and you should do the following three things. Write these down. Have a look at the company's website About Us page. Find out what they do, the industry they operate in, and also have a look at the company's mission, and if they have them, values. So when they say to you in your interview, why do you want to work for us? You can say, I want to work for you because I've researched you. I love your company's mission. You are forward thinking and innovative, and you have values that align with mine. Now, you should also have a look at the products and services they offer. Go online and have a look at the customer online reviews. Read some of the positive things customers are saying about the company. And then finally, this is a great one, make sure you follow them on social media, because that will then give you information about their latest news stories. If the hiring manager sees that you have researched the company, it means you are far more likely to stay working for them long term, and that's great for the company. The third thing we are going to cover to help you pass your job interview is something that is always overlooked, and that is interview basics. What do I mean by that? Well, please take note. These are very important. The first one is to be punctual. I have interviewed hundreds of candidates. You would be amazed at how many people arrive late for the interview. I recommend you arrive 10 minutes early if it's an in-person face-to-face meeting, or if it's online, make sure you log on at least 5 minutes before the interview scheduled start time. Also, make sure if it's online that you download the latest interview platform software so that you are not then trying to upgrade the software before the interview starts. So be punctual. It's really important. The second thing is to always be polite to whoever you come into contact with during the interview stroke meeting. So if it's an in-person interview and you go to the reception at the company, be polite and respectful to the receptionist, because I can tell you this, lots of hiring managers speak to the receptionist after the interview and they say, what was that person like when they arrived? That's a really good tip. Be polite and respectful to everyone you come into contact with. Number 3 is to make sure you wear a smart outfit. I am astounded at how many people on my channel say in the comment section, you don't need to wear a smart outfit to your interview. That is complete rubbish. First impressions are absolutely vital. Make sure you wear a smart outfit because it tells the hiring manager you care, and it also tells them that you have high personal standards. And finally, number 4, make sure you take with you your CV or resume. Now, this is a really good tip because most probably at your meeting, the hiring manager will say to you, okay, walk me through your CV or resume. If you've got it with you, you can get it out, and that means you don't have to memorize its contents. So make sure you focus on the basics of interview preparation. Number 4, we are going to focus on interview technique. What is interview technique? Well, there's 3 things that I want you to focus on during your meeting. The first one is to make sure you give a firm handshake. So if it's an in-person meeting, when the hiring manager introduces themselves, say to them, hello, pleased to meet you. Give them a firm handshake. That shows confidence. Number 2, maintain eye contact, very important. So when you are answering the questions, look the hiring manager in the eyes. When they are speaking, use active listening skills. Look at them. You don't want to be looking out of the window or looking around the room. That shows that you are not engaged. Firm handshake and also eye contact is really important. And also make sure you sit upright in the interview chair. Palms of your hands resting down on top of your knees. You're dressed smartly. You are presenting yourself with confidence. And doing all of these things not only shows good communication skills, but it also shows respect for the process. In the 5th part of this training video, I'm going to tell you the questions you will have to answer at your meeting. Question number 1. Write these down. Tell me about yourself. Now that's going to come up right at the very start of your meeting. You must practice your response to help demonstrate good communication skills. The next question. Why do you want this job? I recommend you say one of the reasons why you want the job is because you've researched their company and you are attracted to their workplace values. The 3rd question that always comes up at meetings is, what are your strengths and weaknesses? What are your strengths and weaknesses? Match your strengths with the essential criteria listed on the job description, and don't say, my biggest weakness is I am a perfectionist. And also don't say I don't have any weaknesses. In a second, I will tell you the best strengths and weaknesses for all job meetings. Number 4 is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I recommend you say you still want to be working for their company in 5 years' time, either in the current role that you will have with more responsibility or having earned a promotion. And the next question, why should we hire you? Why you? Why should we give you the job? You must give an answer that makes you stand out from the other candidates. Now, if you want to watch me give brilliant top scoring answers to these and more common questions in a real interview, click that link at any time. During your job interview, you are going to have to answer several behavioural questions. Questions such as, tell me about a time when you worked on a team. Tell me about a time when you had to deal with a difficult customer. And also tell me about a time when you had to solve a challenging problem. Now, whenever you answer behavioural interview questions, it is important you use what is called the STAR method. And that stands for situation, task, action, and result. So you begin your answer and you tell the hiring manager the situation you were in. You then tell them the task that needed your attention. You then give in-depth details of the action you took to achieve the task. And then finally, you finish off and tell them the results following your actions. In the 7th part of this training video, I want to talk to you about asking questions yourself. Now, toward the end of your meeting, the hiring manager is going to say to you, that's the end. Do you have any questions for us? Lots of people say, no, I don't have any questions, but that's a missed opportunity. It's a mistake. Now, I recommend you ask 3 questions, and you should ask the following questions. The first question is about the team you will be a part of, and you can say to them, can you tell me more about the team I would be a part of in this role and their responsibilities? Make sure you write that question down and ask it at the end of your meeting. It's a really good question to ask because it tells the hiring manager you understand the importance of teamwork. The second question to ask is about company culture. And the question is, can you tell me about the company's culture and leadership style? That's a smart question to ask because culture is vital to all top performing employers. So the question is, can you tell me more about the company's culture and leadership style? And the final question is about further information. This is a brilliant question to ask. You can say this: is there any additional information I can read to learn more about the company while I wait to hear the result of my interview? So that tells the hiring manager you genuinely want to work for them. You've not been offered the job yet, but you want to find out more. So those are 3 brilliant questions I recommend you ask at the end of your meeting. Now, the next thing to do to accelerate your learning even further is click that link right now in the top right hand corner of the video. Head straight through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can instantly download my top 77 powerful answers to difficult interview questions. This is a fantastic resource. You can have it in your inbox literally within 2 minutes from now, and you are going to get top scoring unique answers to all questions that come up during job interviews. This will make sure you are fully prepared and, more importantly, help you beat the competition. Click that link right now to get the guide. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thousands of you are passing your meetings at the first attempt. I can only help you if you are subscribed. Please give the video a like and don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. I have put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. It is always an honor and a pleasure to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you a wonderful day.